Alright, my friends, let's talk about Black Myth Wukong and what it is and what it is not. So, as you can see by the title, this game is absolute trash if you are buying it as a as an ARPG, like Devil May Cry, stuff like that. This game is absolute trash. It's going to piss you off. If you're buying it as a Souls game, it's going to piss you off. Why? Because it's too damn easy to be a Souls game. But good thing it's neither of those, and it's somewhere kind of in the middle. Now, when you first start out with Black Myth Wukong, you are going to want to kind of start upgrading. I see somebody in the comment section, talking about having to put points into health and stamina and all of that stuff. Some of the stances, like say you start with your smash stance, okay? You want to start upgrading that because that's going to upgrade your ability to dodge. That's going to upgrade your stamina. That's going to upgrade all of these things that make it use less. It's also got things in there to kind of give you back a little bit of health when you initiate like a heavy attack. Now, one of the things that, like, say you're playing, something like one of them other games, something maybe like gosh dang it, what is that one? That Neo. So Neo has the light attack and then the heavy attack, and it's all button prompt. Boom, 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 boom. You hit the X button, it does a whole bunch of light attacks, and you hit the triangle button, and it does a heavy attack. Black Myth Wukong is a little bit different in that sense, where the heavy attack is more of it's a button press if you do it after following a light combo, like you do your XXX and then you hit your triangle button, it'll do like a heavy attack. But it always takes a wind up. There's always a wind up. Now, once you get to a point where you can get a lot of focus, then when you hold down the triangle button the triangle button, that's going to charge it up. That's going to charge it up, and then you're going to be able to do like a really powerful attack, which is usually going to stun lock your enemies or something like that. Then you can follow up with another combo that also has a heavy attack at the end, giving you a pretty good amount of damage. So the things that you want to focus on the most is going to be like upgrading your skills, as opposed to just putting a whole bunch of points into, especially early on. Do not waste your points on health and stamina and all of that stuff. It is just going to drive you nuts because you're not going to get enough of a health benefit or stamina or any of that by upgrading those to actually really make a difference. There are things that you can find, like in God of War, like you'll go around, you'll find like the 3 apples and it will give you like a health increase. Well, this one here, you only have to find one and it will increase your health over and over and over again. So you want to explore and find those things. There's also other spots where you'll be able to sit down, take in the scenery, stuff like that, and that will increase, like it'll give you another spark. The whole point is you want to defeat enemies to gain experience, and then that will give you another spark. Once you have that spark, you can allocate that into your skills to make your character better. Now, Black Myth Wukong, and I think the reason why a lot of people are having a massive problem with this is because this game does not hold your hand, but it also like wants you to experiment with different things. You have 3 different stances. You have the smash stance, you have the perch stance, and then you have the joust, like a joust stance or whatever. I noticed that, like, if you focus everything into the smash stance, that's going to definitely be like you want that as one of your main ones. You want to upgrade that. It gives you a pretty damn good amount of versatility with that. So you want to upgrade that one. That one's going to be like your power moves and all of that stuff. But then you want to start leveling up the other ones too, because later in the game you're going to end up getting to boss fights that are going to be very picky with how you fight them, and there's always something that you can find in the level to make that last boss fight easier. Now, with, say, Tiger Vanguard is one that people are going to get caught on the most. That dude is brutal, he's fast, he is very aggressive, and so when you get to him, you're gonna be beating your head against the wall until you find the strand it's called the Strand freaking spell, which gives you the Pluck of Many, which you can like make copies of yourself. Now you want to upgrade that thing. I was about level 41 or 42 when I finally beat Tiger Vanguard because I had to do a lot of grinding. And in chapter 2, there's a lot of areas. There's like this one really good area where you can go and you can grind, and you get a lot of points, a lot of experience points very, very quickly. You can upgrade that. You can get sparks. You can put them into Pluck of Many. And then when you go to fight Tiger Vanguard, you'll go ahead and you'll call them. You'll call out your things, and then you'll beat them down. You're gonna have to learn the move sets, though. You're gonna have to learn how to dodge and stuff like that. So, in a sense, yes, every like end stage boss, or like there's like a mid stage boss, because you got the Tiger Vanguard and then you've got the Yellow Wind Sage in chapter 2 that are both going to be hard, but all the rest of the bosses were freaking completely easy. Maybe 1 or 2 tries to beat those. The 2 Rat Brothers, if you try to fight both of them, then it just extends the fight. If you kill the little one, it makes the other one super enraged. But if you just go for the big guy and you take him out, then the whole fight is over. So there's like different ways to beat these bosses, and there's always a tool inside the level to help you achieve that in a faster way. So if you're beating your head against the wall with this game, I would recommend that you just take your time and enjoy it. Treat it as a marathon game, not just something you're just going to jump in and walk through like a Devil May Cry or something like that, because it's not that. If you're going into it thinking that, obviously it's a trash game. If you go into it thinking it's a Dark Souls game, you're going to be mad because it's going to be super easy, and then it's going to have difficulty spikes that are going to be like, what the freak, man? I just went through all that, and now I'm on this guy, and now I got to stop and think, and I got to refocus all of my stuff. The one thing that is amazing about this game is you can respec your character whenever you want at a shrine. You just go there, you reignite your sparks, you can allocate them any way you want. You don't lose any points during, like if you lose, like if you die, you don't lose any of your stuff. So in a sense, yes, it's absolutely a trash freaking Souls game. This is a new, in my opinion, a new subgenre that combines the elements of everything and makes it probably one of the most engaging games that I've played in a while. You get stuck on a boss, but then everything else after that is nice and easy. You're going through it, you're just having fun. I like this game. I like the exploration. I like finding the secrets. I really love having to sit back and like really think about things. You want to start paying attention. I've actually started paying more attention because there's like things during the thing, like this other rock boss in there. He's like a rock, I went to him the first time and I tried to fight him. He whooped my butt. I could barely even get any damage on him. But I go back, I find all these like little statue faces with little yellow eyes. I get all those, and then I feed them to a big rock in the very beginning of that stage, of that boss fight. And then that rock comes alive and he beats the other rock, and then that one's a lot easier to beat. So there's just different things in this game to make it easier or harder or whatever you want. Like if you're brute forcing it, trying to go in like Dark Souls, yeah, this game's gonna whoop. It's gonna be very, very challenging. But there's ways to make things easier. There's ways to get around stuff. So you just have to pay attention. Some fights are gonna force you to learn the boss's moves and stuff. Some of them are going to be very violent, very aggressive. Some of them are going to be, kind of a cakewalk and stuff. The difficulty kind of spikes while you're playing too. So if you're in a fight and you're doing like really good, like say you're a veteran Dark Souls player, if you go into that fight and you're doing really good, the bosses get more aggressive and they come at you even faster and harder. So it's one of those, like this game is truly phenomenal in the way that in the overall experience that you get from Black Myth Wukong. I spent 20 hours this weekend playing this game. I have had nothing but an amazing time with it. Early on, yeah, it was frustrating because I went in there with the wrong mindset. I went in there thinking it was just going to be a pushover game. It was just going to blow right through it and be done in 30 hours, whatever. But then at the same time, I had to adjust my mindset and start looking at it more like a Souls game, which started making the game even easier. Well, it made it difficult and it made it easy at the same time. But you have to go in there with a mindset that, hey man, if you're not paying attention, this game's going to put you on your butt. So you got to pay attention. You got to have fun. You're going to have to focus on this game. And I think that that's going to make this a greater experience if you have that mindset. If you go in there thinking you're just going to cheese it and get through it and do whatever, this game's going to teach you some lessons that are really going to frustrate you and make you mad. But until you change your mindset, you're going to have a bad time with this game. But if you change your mindset and you look at it for what it is, you're going to really enjoy this game. I think it is very well crafted, and I'm having such a fun time. Like, I'm in the 3rd chapter. Just beat the dragon boss one try, just one try, barely beat him one try. It was crazy that this game is the way it is. So, all right, my friends, if you like this content, do not forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. I got some more plans for Black Myth Wukong today, as well as some Star Wars later tonight. I'll try to hurry up and get you guys a benchmark. So, all right, guys, we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.